Welcome back to Repair, Restore, and Resell. Today I'm fighting with a seized-on mower blade on the Ford diesel garden tractor. I've tried everything to just take it off like a normal blade, and it refuses. Part of that is because the head of the bolt is so worn down from abrasion of years of usage that a regular socket can't get a really good bite on it, and even at that, I've had it in vise, and tried gripping on it with a pipe wrench, a 2-foot pipe wrench, and it just doesn't. It's all rusted together or seized or whatever. But this video is all about the battle to just change 3 blades, which should be a simple task. Okay, so we'll get this donor bolt parted off to the same length as the one we're copying, and then we'll turn it down and thread it. Okay, so I've got it trued up within 2,000s. That's plenty good for what we're doing, especially in a 3-jaw chuck. So now we'll get it turned down to the dimensions, and then we'll thread it up, and that'll be that. So this is, we're just about getting into the final pass on here. I'm just sneaking up on the shoulder diameter for this bolt. And then once we get that, then we can cut down for the threaded section.
Digestive health is much better now. I feel more energetic. The person that I've always been is showing up to the party again.
This holiday, WeatherTech gift cards are perfect for people to pick exactly what they want. Laser-measured floor lines that fit your vehicle precisely. When you're on the go, Cup Coffee keeps your favorite mug secure and handy.
And I think that's going to be it, because we're looking for 707, and we're 710,000. So that should be plenty close enough. 3,000. Yeah. So I'll just hit it with a little emery cloth, and we'll call it good.
Plans, you can get 5G, truly unlimited data, and more.
Exclusive video of the start of a new sake of everyone that it will be a favorable ratio and continue to normalize.
Okay, we've hit our final dimensions on the threaded portion of the bolt. So we'll just break the corners there, break the edges with a little chamfer, and then we'll thread it.
Well, yeah, I hope my winner of the week and loser of the week includes the loser of the Browns.
Okay, I'm just going to start this off in the lathe here, and then I'll move it over to the vise and finish it up. I'm just using the tailstock to keep the die square to the piece. And then I'll just turn the headstock. get a decent bike going, then I'll swap over to the vise where I can swing the handles and make a little better time on it. It's a metric thread. It's 14 millimeter by 1.5, and this lathe is set up for imperial threading, and you can do metric, but I don't know how. I've never done it, and I'm not gonna bother spending the time to figure out how, just to do one bolt. A die will work just fine. So that's it. It should have a good bite on there and keep going straight. So let me swap this over to the vise and finish up threading it. Okay, so here's our two bolts. The one in the foreground is the original. The one in the rear is the replacement for a bad bolt. The head is all worn off the other one, and it's seized in there. So the next thing we gotta do is get that other spindle apart and get that bolt out of there so we can put new blades on it. So this is the bolt that I made the other bolt to replace. There's nothing left of the head of this one. So what I'm going to do is try and get the other side off over here at the pulley, and then I think the shaft, the blade, and everything is going to come right out this other side, and then I can hopefully put this in the vise and get the shaft off of it, but I gotta get this out of here first. Okay, so I got the nut off. It ended up being a left-hand thread. I tried, both ways, back and forth, and it finally broke loose. So now I just gotta get this pulley pulled off of there, or drive the shaft out of it, one way or the other, and hopefully we'll be able to get this out of here so we can get that bolt out that it retains the blade. I got one of my OTC 3 jaw pullers here, so we can get that pulley pulled off of the shaft. It's not taking a whole lot of pressure to do it, thank God, because you know whenever you're grabbing a pulley like this, you're risking bending or breaking the outside edges of the sheave. It's really not. It's not good to do, but I really don't have a whole lot of choice. You can't get a bearing separator underneath of it really or anything, so. But this isn't, like I said, it's not taking much pressure to just pull that off of there. I mean, I'm just doing it with a 3/8 ratchet and pushing the ratchet with my thumb, so it's not taking any force. There we go. Okay, and the shaft came out the other side with one of the bearings. So now we'll see what we can do with this somehow. Okay, so this I've got the spindle out of it, and this just won't come apart. I don't know whether this bolt is in here cross-threaded or what the deal is with it. I put it in the vise. I had a 2-foot pipe wrench getting a good bite on it, and all it would do was to tear up the head. It just would not budge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the blade off of it, spin it up in the lathe, and cut the head of the bolt down to the size of that shoulder that the blade mounts on, so I can take the blade off of it, get the rubber grease seal off of it, and then if I need to, I could put some heat to the end of the shaft and try and get it out again. But I really don't know what's going on with it. It's a 3-blade mower deck, and both of the other blades came off without much fanfare, and this one here won't. And you can tell by looking at this blade that the other two had been replaced more recently, and this probably wouldn't come off at that point either, which is why this blade is so much more worn than the other two. So let me get this set up to cut it off. Okay, so I got it in the lathe, turned off the head of the bolt. So I got the lock washer off, the remnant of the bolt, the retaining washer. Now I've got another retaining washer here that's stuck on the bolt, I guess. So I've got to get that off, and then the rubber seal, and then hopefully I can get the remainder of that bolt out of there. Okay, so I took another look at the exploded view, and what I thought was another washer is actually the bottom of the spindle shaft. So the seal and the bearing come off the top side of the shaft, where I pulled that sheave pulley off of. So I'll get those off of there, and then I'll see if I can get that bolt out of there. I'm going to try getting the bolt out now and see if it just comes out. But probably not. I'll probably have to put some heat on it, and I don't want to melt the rubber seal. Well, amazingly, I stuck that spindle in the vise in the brass soft jaws, and went to put a pipe wrench onto what was left of that bolt, and I didn't even pull on the pipe wrench, and it was loose. So I guess it was just seized in there because it was all this stuff was just rusted and seized together. The flat washer, lock washer, bolt, and blade. But boy, what a relief that it's finally out of there. So that's going to do it for this segment. I've got the new 3 blades are on order. As soon as those come in, we'll be getting those put on. I've got some other work that's got to be done to that deck, so we'll pick that up in the next segment. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and have a great day. And if you could hit the like button and maybe subscribe on your way out, that'd be great too. Thanks for watching.